So the last cat we're going to take a look at today is Nesbit. And even if you're not a cat person, you can't have anything but sympathy for this kitty. He's about 4 years old, and he was turned in because there was a toddler in the family that I guess was either harassing the cats or afraid of the cats. So he and his friend Snuggles were turned in, and the other cat has already been adopted, but Nesbit is still here. He is declawed on all 4 feet. That's not something we advocate or support, but he came to us like that. So if you are looking for a cat that's declawed, Nesbit would be a choice. He's a gorgeous cream tabby. He is a little over 10 pounds, so he's on the larger side. He did develop an upper respiratory when he was first here, which is not unusual. So often when folks are relinquishing pets that they own, it's not unusual to find out that they haven't been to their veterinarian in a while. Vaccines for animals are different than vaccines for humans. A lot of times folks know that for humans, you get a series of shots when you're a baby. You might get different shots when you're a teenager, and then you're pretty much done for the rest of your life unless it's something like a tetanus shot that needs to be updated periodically. With cats and kittens, dogs, puppies, they need routine vaccines, which some can actually be every year that they need vaccines. So something to keep in mind if you're taking on the responsibility of a pet. You want to make sure that you include a vet visit at least once a year, even if they're not needing vaccines, just to look at their overall health, to check their metabolism, to talk about diet, to check their teeth. I know that years ago, looking at an animal's teeth wasn't important, but now we have discovered that their dental hygiene, any infection that starts in their mouth can actually become systemic and cause other problems. So all of that is important to know if you're going to have a companion animal that you take responsibility for. Part of that is providing them the appropriate medical veterinary care that they need. Nesbit is, again, he's an adult. He is already neutered, all 4 declawed. He's got a great personality. He's a little bit shy, on the shy side. We've got him color-coded as orange. So what we recommend, regardless of which pet you might be interested in adopting, to come in and meet that pet. You want to visit with them, you want to spend some time with them. You want to review their medical records, their history, and anything that their previous owners had to say about them. We also monitor their behavior here, so if there's anything staff or volunteers have observed, that's on incident reports with animals as appropriate. So as much information as we know about an animal, we will share with you, and we are certainly happy to answer questions or delve a little bit further. If you've got a question that isn't quite answered in the paperwork, we can certainly do some research. But this little guy is Nesbit, again, one of the many adult cats who is now in competition with our kittens on the adoption floor looking for a forever home.